Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Real. What's going on? I'm your host, Joe Ma'am.
Your boy, Big Sharp.
Yeah. So now what's going on, guys? First of all, glad to have you for another episode.
We up in the morning.
Yeah, really early. Today should be a really good episode. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. We got some basketball and we got some football. Of course, the big game is Sunday.
We're going to talk about fake goats and bullshit unicorns.
Oh, yeah, definitely that. So right now we're going to talk about some football because the Super Bowl is around.
Super Bowl time. This is Super Bowl special. You know? Look.
All right.
Look excited.
I am excited. It's the Super Bowl. You know, I stopped watching for a little bit, but then you got me back to watching again. So I was really excited about the game. I haven't figured out where I'm going to catch the game. Have you figured out where you're going to watch it?
No, not yet.
Nah?
Mm-mm.
Last minute?
Probably last minute.
All right, I dig it, man. I dig it. So there's definitely some things about this Super Bowl that you should know about. Obviously, we're going to go with predictions, of course. Mm-hmm. But just, some things that you probably want to look at. First of all, you got to know what time the game starts if you're going to watch it. 6:30 on CBS, you know what I'm saying? Eastern time, of course. Maroon 5 is the big show with Big Boy and Travis Scott. I know there's a little backlash about that. Especially Rihanna, since she had backed out of it, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to Rihanna.
Right.
But if you don't know, for the casual football fans, it's between the Rams and the Patriots. And you should be surprised that the Patriots is going to their, ninth Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. This is it was the ninth Super Bowl for the Patriots.
Right.
Tom Brady's a 5-time Super Bowl.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Producer, I don't think I can see I can't see anything on the screen.
On the screen?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Oh, okay. But
give us 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming?
Streaming? All right.
If you can see it, someone say something, so I don't look like I'm crazy and shit. You know?
Yeah. You're looking crazy right now. No.
Yo, get the hell out of here, bro.
Is it black one?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold on 1 second,
Hold on,
guys.
folks. 1 second.
All right, guys. And we're back.
That was so slow, bro. Like, come on, man.
Oh, whatever, man.
That was so slow.
All right, anyway. Like I was saying, this for the casual fans, there's actually a rematch between the Rams and the Patriots way back in 2002 in Super Bowl 36. You actually had this matchup. It was actually the Super Bowl. It was Tom Brady's first Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
It's Tom Brady's first Super Bowl, and he was going up against the greatest show.
On turf.
Actually then called the St. Louis Rams.
Yes. Good history. Good histrionics.
Yeah, listen, man. I told you I had to get back into it. And so it was 2002 Super Bowl 36. And the Patriots actually won. It was crazy because at that time, Patriots were the underdogs and the Rams were the heavily favorite. And this time, 17 years later, it's the other way around. Patriots, Tom Brady cementing his legacy with 5 Super Bowl wins. Going for his 6 is the heavy favorites. And the Rams with Jared Goff and Todd Gurley and those young guys are the underdogs. So what are some of the things, Sherman, that you are excited about this Super Bowl? Are you as excited as you should be for the Super Bowl, like compared to like last year's Super Bowl? Which one?
First of all, the wrong teams are in the game. I don't care what anybody says. The wrong teams are in the game. Mm-hmm. The Rams, the pass, it was PI, bro. It was PI, bro. The Rams shouldn't be in there. And the Patriots, well, we already know you can't touch or breathe on Tom Brady, or else it's the end of the world and shit. You know,
definitely can.
But what's done is done. For this Super Bowl this year, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Aaron Donald finally get into the game. A first round pick who looks the part, who looks like he belongs on the big stage.
Yeah,
and to me, the key to the game. Well, I'm just gonna give the key to the game.
Yeah, you can do that.
The key to the game is the offensive line of the Patriots versus the defensive line of the Rams.
It's probably the biggest key matchup. So little thing about that, why the Rams defense is so important. Tom Brady has about I think it was like 65.8 completion rate when he's rushed from the middle. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's Aaron Donalds and Michael Brockers and Dominic Sue. That's going to be their job, to make Brady uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But Aaron Donald has the biggest part in all that.
And why does he have the biggest part? Is because you can't even double team him.
You can't.
You have to triple team this man.
Yeah.
I don't know if people seen Twitter or the news, or we're here in New York, the Daily News or the New York Post.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald looks like a toy soldier.
Yeah.
A life-size human toy soldier.
Yeah, he does.
You can't block that.
No.
Even Bill Belichick himself said, like, this guy he's almost unblockable.
Would you say best defensive player in the game right now?
Yes.
I feel like that title changes every year. I felt like Von Miller had it one year.
Right.
J.J. Watt had it one year.
But this guy, every year he's been an all-pro. Every year since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
4 years now.
20.5 sacks this season.
And I think he had about 19 last year. I think he had 20 last year, I believe. He will win the Defensive Player of the Year again.
Yeah.
But for this game here for Sunday, the pass rush up the middle is the key.
It's key.
Once they double team or even triple team Donald,
yeah,
Sue, Fowler,
yeah,
and the other rush linebackers have to get home. But this is why I say the chain snatcher is back.
Yeah.
The chain snatcher is back.
So yeah.
He's going to go against Gronk. He has to. Because he's the one who could probably match him physically.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah. And especially Gronk isn't the same Gronk as he used to.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree.
They're using Gronk in the running game. They're using him as a as a run blocker. It's even an extra pass blocker.
Yeah.
But for this game, he's going to have to be active because they're going to need... Because Edelman, I think Marcus Peters can do a job on Edelman.
Yeah.
Granted, for what people say about Peters, he's a head case sometimes. Sometimes he get burnt. When he since he's come to the NFL, he's had about 20-something interceptions.
So he's a ball hawk.
He's a ball hawk.
Yeah.
And you need somebody you have to put pressure on these receivers.
Yeah.
Kansas City 2 weeks ago sitting there letting these guys run free like it was nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. This is why Bob Sutton was fired.
So this is what I would say. The only thing about that, when Brady throws the ball, Brady's a guy who usually tries to get the ball out quick. Mm-hmm. So during the regular season, he was averaging about 2.4 seconds before he released the ball.
Right.
Right. The thing with the Rams now, is it favorable for the Rams to have Brady throw quick passes or to kind of extend the play? Because during the regular season, the Rams were 27th. They ranked 27th best when quarterbacks held the ball longer than 2.6 seconds. The Rams were really bad, and that goes with like extending plays, extending the drive. But when they ranked 29th. But when they threw when quarterbacks threw the football quicker than 2.6 seconds, when they got the ball out faster than 2.6, the Rams were actually really good, and they jumped up from 29th to 7th best in the league. So my thing is, Brady, fullbacks are going to play a big part. Sony Michael, and
Michelle, you had it right
Sony
before.
Michelle, and what's the other guy's
James
name?
White.
James White are going to play a big part. I think the Patriots will use James White kind of like how the Saints use Kamara.
And what did that do to them? They shut that down to a degree.
They did, but late in the game, it will be useful. Like if the Patriots don't use that the first half, they could definitely use James White in the second half for those backfields and those screen passes and things like that.
They're going to need James White for the duration of the game. They're going to use him how they usually use him.
Yeah.
Third down, passing situations. They've been mixing it up. This game, you ain't running into all that.
Yeah.
You're not running all that. You're not gonna run into Donald and think you just gonna break free like that.
Nah, but the thing with that too, I think the Patriots have a history of using the fullback to look at coverages. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like the fullback is going to play a big part on reading the Rams coverage schemes.
But for this game, the fullback to me in this game to me might be null and void.
You think so?
Because you ain't going, like I said before, you ain't stopping Donald and Sue. Somebody's gonna be free.
Yeah.
Dante Fowler might be free.
They're gonna triple team him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to,
and that's why the fullback is gonna play a big part.
Well, you means you only gonna have one. He's your one back there.
Yeah,
that's all you're gonna have back there.
Yeah,
that's the problem, because you don't have James White, you don't have Sony Michel there.
Yeah,
unless you're gonna utilize the package where you have like 2 running backs, tight end, and then you stack your receivers on the side. Like,
yeah,
you can't really think,
Yeah, the crazy thing is that, do you know that these are the two, well, they're not the 2 top seeds, but they're both number 2 in both their conference, the AFC and NFC. So Patriots obviously number 2 in the AFC, Rams number 2 in the NFC. The number 1's lost,
right?
Which is crazy. Yeah, I think it's an interesting game. I think.
So wait,
go ahead.
So now, let's get to the nitty gritty, because we have to get to something else far more. This is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But what's been happening lately?
Yes, social media has been Twitter has been trending. Earth. New York Knicks, New York fans.
Well, hold on. Let's hold on a minute. Let's get your prediction.
Okay.
Your prediction, and pick your Super Bowl MVP.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Stop. I'm
gonna tell you why.
Why?
I don't want Brady to win 6.
Okay.
It's more so that. But I think Aaron Donald. I think it'll be like a la Von Miller when he won. You know what I'm saying? Like when how he destroyed like the Panthers. But I think Donald's just gonna have a big effect, even if it's not in sacks. It's either tackles or hurries for the quarterback. May get 1 interception, like a tip.
Yeah.
May get one of those. But I think Donald, if not him, then Gurley, because I think Goff is really going to struggle.
You really think he's going to struggle?
I mean, he didn't really play that good in the NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? It kind of took him a while, and it had to be that pass by the special teams to kind of get the Rams offense going. And if it wasn't for that, they really would have been behind the 8 ball. I mean, the Rams defense did a good job against the Saints, giving them 6 points in their first 2 possessions. But for the most part, man, I think Goff kind of looked like a little timid until he got his bearings in the second half.
What's your score? And your MVP is Gurley?
Yeah, my MVP, because I think the defense is going to actually win that game, is going to be Aaron Donald.
What's the score?
I'm going to say 27-24.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I got.
Oh, wait.
What?
You think Brandon Cooks is going to have a revenge game? Remember, he was on the Patriots last season when
he got concussed.
Yeah, but you think it's going to be a revenge game?
I hope he don't get concussed again. That'd be karma.
He's a small guy. He's a small guy.
Hold on. Let me.
Sorry.
Thank you. My prediction for the game is simple. You people believe in fake goats and all this stuff. That's nice. They ain't never seen nothing like Aaron Donald. They ain't never seen nothing like the House of Nails and Dominican Sue. That's his name when you look it up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Look,
I'm teaching you something at the same time, young man.
I'm listening.
Okay. The chain snatcher is going to snatch Gronk out of the game. Marcus Peters will hand his job against Elliman or Hogan. The defense will come to play, and then ball control for the Rams will lead the day, mixing it up as Sean McVay has done all season with his play calling.
Yeah.
He will find a way, be prepared to find a way to cut through the Patriots defense.
Yeah.
The score of this Super Bowl will be 33-30 Rams.
So why you looked at me crazy when I said the Rams?
I was shocked, but I thought you were going to say the Patriots.
Oh, I mean, listen, Tom Brady's good, but it'd be the one game for him to come over to fall over that hill.
Right. The MVP of said Super Bowl is going to be Aqib Talib.
Okay.
I say, bold prediction, he gets 2 picks.
2 picks.
He gets 2.
One got to be a tip because Brady ain't throwing 2 picks.
I say he gets 2 picks.
One ain't gonna. It's gonna come off.
It's a bold prediction. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Okay.
The chain snatcher will be the Super Bowl MVP.
All right.
Book it.
All right. So that's it for football. Let's talk about some interesting stuff that's happening in basketball, especially for Knicks fans. All right. So
it's happened, people.
We got 2 things we want to talk about. Start off with the AD thing first.
Okay.
Because the AD thing we go through real quick.
Okay.
So as we all know,
the Laker fan here speaking, by the way.
Yeah,
just to let y'all know.
I'm a Lakers fan. Yes, I am. But I will say this. I do want to say this. So as we all know, during the, back when the season started, it was announced that Rich Paul became Anthony Davis' new agent.
And like I told people, when this happened, what was going to happen? Continue.
So, as we all know, Rich Paul is also the agent of one LeBron James, right? So, with that being said, Sherman's prediction at the beginning of the season was that AD was going to find a way to be in LA. And with a season and a half left until he's become the unrestricted free agent in 2020, he is now trying to make his way to the Staples Center. If you don't know, Rich Paul has informed the Pelicans that he will not be signing an extension with the Pelicans. AD won't be signing an extension with the Pelicans. And anybody who trades for him, AD will just be a 1-year rental because he wants to go to Los Angeles.
That's the play.
And not the Clippers. Not the Clippers. No, he's not trying to go play with Tobias Harris. Even though Tobias
Whoa, take it easy, buddy.
Tobias is a good player. I like Tobias. But this revelation, it doesn't seem to be stopping Danny Ainge and the Boston Celtics trying to trade for AD. They can't. So the trade deadline is February 7th. They can't trade for him now. Mm-hmm. Celtics can't trade for him now because of something called the Rose Rule. Okay. Rose Rule is basically when you have a player who has opted into their second deal out of their rookie contract. Like, I guess it's not a super max, but just like the max for like a player who's overachieved. You can't trade for him when you have traded for a previous player who's also under that same Rose Rule deal.
I'm glad you read all that shit.
As we all know, Kyrie Irving is the same as Anthony Davis. They had that contract. They gave him the extension out of his rookie contract because he excelled. The same goes for Anthony Davis. So they won't be able to trade for Davis this trade deadline. Mm-hmm. But they can trade for him July 1st.
Right.
Magic and Rob Pelinka has been very aggressive, giving up about 6 players: Moritz Wagner, Kuzma, Ingram, Lonzo, some other guy. Oh, Ivan Zubac, and some draft picks. Go ahead.
You know why you know why New Orleans don't want that shit?
Why?
Because those are not the right Infinity Stones.
I mean,
those are not the right Infinity Stones. They just told you, get the fuck out my face with this contract, with this deal.
Yeah,
that's basically what they said.
Yeah.
What's gonna have to happen in order for this deal to even take place on February 7th? You need a third or fourth team.
Third or fourth team, maybe a third team.
You could do a 4-team trade. It's been done before. It's very rare.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of pieces to move.
Yeah,
but if you want to do it this year, it's gonna involve a third team. Because the Pelicans,
it can't be this trade deadline coming up. The Celtics can't do that.
Right, the Celtics can't do that.
But you're talking about in regards to the Lakers.
Lakers and Pelicans, I believe you need to get a third team in there.
Yeah.
To make things work, to give the Pelicans back what they want. the third team now. I mean, unless the third team only willing to unload somebody, like I will just give everybody up and take all the remaining pieces.
Yeah, but my thing is this.
Hold on. Go ahead. Just get the remaining pieces. But now, like, in order for this deal to go down, you need a third or fourth team, and people are going to have to want Lonzo.
Well, my thing is Lonzo he has a natural gift for passing the ball, but today's point guards, you have to be able to score the ball. He's not really a good shooter. Most point guards are, there are scorers. He's not really a scorer. And that's not necessarily say shooter, but scorer. He's not necessarily a scorer. My thing is Lonzo doesn't have no desire to go to New Orleans. The same way Kristaps.
That's not his goddamn choice.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's definitely not. My thing, in order for this, so to me, I look at the Lakers gave their best option to trade for Anthony Davis. To me, you're gutting the team a lot, but these are with prospects that aren't really all that. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Kuzma. Ingram is still,
but even with
Lonzo's still, but Kuzma's like
but even with Kuzma. Look what the Marlins said. The Marlins said we don't want Kuzma. Who's Kuzma?
Listen, Kuzma's a good player, but for Anthony Davis, you're not telling me you're giving me Kuzma, man, Davis. That's what I'm gonna build around. So you're right. My thing is this. The Lakers don't have to trade assets. You're better off waiting for 2020, but then LeBron is 35. And AD's playing with this guy.
LeBron is still playing at a high
I get
level.
that, but he also missed a lot of games.
But you see when he came back, game one out the gate.
I get what you're saying, but he has to be available. He has to be available.
Right. Well, that's paramount.
Right? So
that is paramount.
Danny Ainge is like, I'm pulling the trigger come July 1st. My only thing is, if you gut your team, because the Celtics, they are underachieving this year. They were supposed to be the team that compete with the Warriors. They are underachieving. But I look at this Celtics team is still really good, especially if they could keep Kyrie Irving, which, may not be the case. But we'll see that once come July 1st.
That man is gone.
Maybe.
Kyrie is gone.
You heard he gave his daddy a jersey in the Garden. Why is that?
Hey, he's gone.
He's like, Daddy, take Daddy. I don't want this no more. I don't want this no more, Daddy. I want a Knicks jersey. I want to be across the Hudson from you. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, Ainge is willing to pull the trigger. He can't this week. He can't this week. He's gonna try to. My thing, just don't trade Tatum. Now I know you're saying
he has to go with the deal.
It's horrible.
Period.
Then it's hard. It's horrible for AD. It's horrible for AD. Why even go to the Celtics if Jason Tatum's not there?
Because the Pelicans want goddamn return back.
No, the Pelicans do, but it does nothing for AD's career. Does nothing for AD's career if Tatum isn't there. But
that's what it's going to take. You say gutting the team. You got to gut. He's a top 10 player.
Then it's like the Pelicans on the East. It's like the Pelicans on the East. What's the sense, AD? You might as well just wait. Play your last year out and then go walk to LeBron in 2020.
But Danny Ainge has assets. He can get players at a calling.
You want to get rid of all of them? The only one I want to keep is Tatum. I'm AD.
You want to keep Tatum, yes. But if it says Tatum, you got to give up Tatum.
AD going to want to go over there and play with Gordon Hayward? And Kyrie Irving, who might not even be there?
And that's why I said it's going to be a rental.
Your only legit asset. It's
going to be a rental. That's what you're going to get.
AD not going over there. But
no, we know.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I keep telling you it's LA. He to your point,
yeah.
AD put the poison pill out there. He says, if you gave me, I'm a rental. That's it.
We got to see how it works with Kawhi in Toronto. If he signs, then it's hope for GMs to start doing what Messiah Ujiri's did. We'll see. He just bought a house in LA, so we don't know.
San Diego.
Oh, is it San Diego?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's not really LA, but people trying to put two and two together. I mean, listen, if he wins the championship, who knows? He might stay.
Yeah.
He has a great chance to win the championship this year.
He does. But enough of that. Let's go to what we really want to talk about. And this is for my Knicks fans, the ones who like the trade, the ones who like the trade, and the ones who do not like the trade.
As I tell people all the time, I don't like the Knicks. I never liked the Knicks. They never gave me nothing to cheer about. But the finger roll and the bricks John Starks was shooting up and everything, and
cold night in the Garden.
But I'm here to help Knicks fans. I'm here to give them a little light.
So we're on the same page. I
don't think you're on the same. You just want to bash.
I'm not bashing.
I'm trying to bring the consciousness of the people of Knicks fans to a think about it moment.
Me too.
Know? No, you're not. You're full of shit.
All right.
You're full of shit with that. After what I just heard you in here talking about before we came on here, you full of shit.
I ain't full of shit. I'm here to give the Knicks fans and let them know that what the trust management. Now I know in the past, with the Isaiah Thomases and shit like that, I get it. But with this trade, I'm okay with it. And let me tell you why. Kristaps Porzingis was drafted 2015-16 season, right? Mm-hmm. In those games, I just want to log the games he has played.
Okay.
First rookie year, 72 games. Mm-hmm. The following year after that, 66. Mm-hmm. This year, 48. I mean, the last season, 48. Mm-hmm. The previous year, this year, he has not played a game.
Why?
That's due to the ACL injury, which he sustained because he was too tired. You heard it from his mouth. Kristaps was too tired to play basketball. They must have pushed his Latverian ass a little too hard that he injured his ACL and he couldn't play any longer.
That's not right,
Listen, whatever the case is, this is what I'm going to say to the Knicks fan. I know Kristaps Porzingis was, I guess, a star in the making, right? With a whopping 22, 6.2 rebounds, and 2 assists a game.
Wait, how much points?
22.
How much rebounds?
6.2.
Okay.
And he's 7'3".
Mm-hmm. Which is 22 points in the league is pretty good.
Whatever.
What? 22 points not good in the league?
I ain't say that.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I'm saying. Kristaps could become a restricted free agent.
Right.
He could sign his qualifying offer for $4 million. If not, he can go for a 5-year, $150 million contract. The Knicks will probably have to pay that guy. Well, not anymore because he's in Dallas. But Dallas probably have to pay that guy $30 million coming off an ACL injury. Right? Zach LaVine's playing fairly well after his ACL injury, but he's a guard. Mm-hmm. He's 9 inches shorter than Kristaps Porzingis. My thing is this: I like the trade because the Knicks not only get a point guard, they open up 2 max slots, potentially to get 2 players who won't get tired on you. You know what I'm saying?
Their stamina will be up to par.
The stamina will be up to par.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
I look at it like this. You get 2 max slots. With KD, either Kyrie, you might get both. Knicks history say they won't, but it's better to try than no. They get $74 million in cap space with this trade. They get back DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, who all could come back and sign smaller deals, and you get DJ Smith, Dennis Smith Jr., right? With that, I look at it like this. You get a chance to get Zion or whatever. You get a guy from Duke because they're going to be golden.
Right.
You have to get rid of him. He has the audacity to come in the office. This is the thing I don't get. And I know Knicks fans are burning for a star. This is why there's even talks about Carmelo coming back to the Knicks.
Get the fuck out of here. We're not going through this again.
We're not.
And when I say we, I'm speaking for the people of the Knicks fans.
Yeah.
They love Melo. They have their ways with Melo. That Melo shit's done.
Yeah.
Period. Done. Kaput. Done. Continue.
But I just want Knicks fans to understand. This guy who played 48 games last year and missing all 82 this year. So it's about 130-something games, right? Mm-hmm. He walks into the general manager's office, say, I want to be part of the winning culture. I want to be part of a winning culture. I need to get traded. I'm looking at Porzingis or Porzingod or the unicorn, whatever the fuck people want to call him.
You have a vendetta against this guy?
I don't have a vendetta, but he has the audacity. He has the audacity. He comes into the general manager's office talking about, I want to be traded because the Knicks aren't a winning culture. I'm going to tell you something, dumbass. We drafted you number 4 so you could be the winning culture. But in the past 2 seasons, including this season, you're barely on the court. So you're right. You can't really be a part of the culture if you're not available to be on the court playing.
True.
So you want to go in there and play with your buddy Luka Doncic. That's cool. They number 12 in the West right now.
But they're still in playoff contention.
That's cool. They still number 12 in the West.
They're 12. They're in playoff contention. It's 2.5 games. What are you talking about?
So,
they're right there.
So the other teams aren't going to win games. The Rockets are going to drop. The Nuggets is going to drop.
The Rockets are already in. They're in.
Listen.
They're in the upper echelon of the Western Conference. Come on, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Come on.
This is what I'm saying.
And like I said, I keep telling you, it's for the back burner. Dallas in the back burner. Hey, if they made their way up, that's a great win for them. It accelerates their growth. Okay? This thing with the Knicks here, what was done, and everybody was going crazy. Oh, how you can trade this guy? He was a friend. This was Phil Jackson's pick. I think people wanted to get rid of the Phil Jackson regime altogether.
No, Porzingis was the one thing that they liked from the Phil Jackson regime.
Granted, but look what has happened now. Look what you just told the people, the masses out here.
Yeah, he got tired.
He got tired. People don't want to hear that shit.
He got tired, tore his ACL, and missing this season. And he want to come in the office and talking about, I want to be part of a winning culture. Yeah, we drafted you number 4. You're supposed to be that winning culture, but you're not on the court. So it's a problem. It's a problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a big problem. And Porzingis is a big problem with the reason why the Knicks aren't a winning culture. He needs to realize that before he starts coming in the office, demanding something with 22-6. You're 7'3", 22-6. And 2.1 assists? Stop
Everybody, listen.
Stop it.
This man,
we don't want you, bro. We don't want you. You're gonna New York always hold a special heart in your place. Yeah, bruh. They ain't gonna be missing you when we get Zion or Reddish or Barrett.
Let me tell you something else. The Knicks.
I'm talking like I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm talking for the Knicks fan. I want you to understand, Knicks fan. I want you to understand. It's okay to get rid of him. It's okay, bruh.
All right.
It's okay.
Joe, calm down.
It's okay.
Calm down. Now, before we go, let me get my last thought on this trade.
Yeah.
The New York Knicks now have set themselves up for the future. Like I said,
yeah,
they had to have known that someone's coming, or you don't trade him.
Yeah,
you don't. Even if he starts bitching and all that stuff, you wouldn't trade him. It's just like AD. You're not going to trade AD for anything
he ain't
less.
AD. Big difference.
Right.
He ain't AD. Big difference, bro.
Of course.
Let you know that right now.
Of course. But the Knicks know something. They know they're going to get either KD, Kawhi, or who else is out there? KD, Kawhi, Kyrie. They can get one of those 3 players. Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
They can get one of those guys. If they end up with Chris Middleton.
Top 5 guys.
Who?
Top 5 upcoming free agents. Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, don't want you, Klay Thompson. These are the top 5, and number 6 is Kemba Walker. Exclude Kemba because he just got Dennis Smith.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now,
maybe
if they do not get one of those players and end up with Chris Middleton, and they don't get that at least a top 3 pick, the Knicks are dead for the next 10 years. It might be over.
Don't disrespect. Chris Middleton is ranked number 10, baby.
Superstar.
Number 10.
You want superstar talent that wants to win? You have to get those top 5 you just named.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Yeah, Jimmy Butler can go somewhere. Fuck him.
Damn, son, what Jimmy Butler do to you?
He's a chemistry killer, man. Fuck him, man.
Well, I don't want to leave on that note, but I guess we got to leave on that note.
All right.
So with that being said, Brother Joe, you do the exit, of course.
All right, man. I want to thank you guys for listening to another episode, Let's Be Real. I hope you had a good time listening to this episode. If you want to hit us up with questions and comments, you can definitely hit us up at our email, lbrstalk@gmail.com.
Check out the blog also on Facebook, LBR blog at facebook.com as well.
And then you can also go on YouTube and just type in Let's Be Real Sportscast. We're there. You could catch this episode back there, I guess Wednesday?
Yes.
On Wednesdays?
Wednesdays. Also on iTunes. It'll pop up on iTunes. Just type in Let's Be Real Sports. Also with YouTube, type in Let's Be Real Sports.
And even Google Play for my Android users.
No spying.
All right, so and on that note, I just want to thank you guys, and that's another episode in the bag.
Enjoy the Super Bowl. No goats. No goats. Come on, Aaron. Come on, Donald. No goats. We out.
Yeah, peace.